Okay, Shalom, Shalom, Kwam Yasha'Allah, Koholoimla, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. And just want to say, the water to all the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai to the best of their ability. This is Yah Hanan Nawaf. It's coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And this particular video is by this guy J.R. Wisdom. He generally deals with this particular type of content, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to relationships, women, and just a lot of the madness that's going on in the world. But this was what's on the, what's this lady name? I think her name is Lauren Lake, the paternity test show. And this is probably one of the wildest ones I've seen. And this is for educational purposes only, so not making any monetary value off of this video. Credits to this guy J.R. Wisdom. So just for educational purposes only. Copyright disclaimer. But I want to just play a couple of parts of it. I want to, I'm gonna jump back. Let's jump back to the beginning of it to just see the madness, man, to just show you what kind of world we're living in. Let me see here. So I want to go back, and I'm gonna jump back to the front because I don't want to keep this long, because it's like a 13-minute video. But the action kind of starts right here around let's see, because this guy he commentates in the middle of it as well. So I just want to get some main parts to just show you just how crazy this place is with Esau running shit, the so-called white man running shit. This is when you have a wicked people running the planet. So let's play it.
People, come on, man. And they're unable to have this kid on their own. And so I agreed to help them with that.
All right.
Out of the kindness of my own heart.
So he consented, and you all started the process.
Yes. We slept together. Yes.
Oh, okay. So you all did it the old-fashioned way.
Yep. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Saved on cost.
Yep. Saved on cost.
Okay.
Yes.
Got it. Just use the parts that we got.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Got it. So both of you, or who got pregnant?
We both are. We're both pregnant. Yeah.
Oh, right now?
Yes,
correct.
right now. Yes. Right now, Your Honor. We are both expecting.
Yes. Oh, this is good. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're both pregnant?
Okay, so little backdrop. Like I said, I'm just gonna, roughly paraphrase this thing here. Both of these chicks right here, the one on the left right here, of course, she's playing the manly part. She's the stud, so to speak. The other one is playing the girly part. Which is just confusion in itself. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord created man and woman. And the way that these relationships go, somebody's still playing the man and somebody's still playing the woman. No matter what, right? So you can see the chick to the left, she kind of got that Michael J. Fox haircut, from fucking Back to the Future. And, this little chick that she with. Both of them are nice looking. They're not bad looking, women, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not sure if they're Edomites or not, but this is some Edomite type shit. It's got this, but this place is so crazy, this could be anybody, because this is not a skin color thing. It's a DNA thing. If you come from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you are an Israelite, and it doesn't make no difference what you look like, because there are Israelites that look like these women. Like how light-skinned this brother is to the left right here. You know what I'm saying? If he were to deal with one of these women, and he has a child with one of these women, that child can possibly come out looking like a so-called white person, but they would still be an Israelite because he's an Israelite. So skin colors, bone structure, a lot of that stuff, it changes as time goes on, because we were scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, and the men of our nation have had, hey, we just got it for women, man, so to speak, and our men have had sex with women of the other nations, and Japanese, Chinese, whatever, you name it. And our people look like all these people on the planet, though they're Israelites. You know what I'm saying? But we are the salt of the earth, and that's how you can really kind of tell. Where you might see a so-called Chinese person and they got a particular talent, like they just do that shit like a so-called black person, so to speak. You're like, damn, that motherfucker, he got some, that motherfucker got swag, because we are the salt of the earth. And but the so-called white man, he'll tell you that you're mixed, you're biracial, and all this other stuff. And that's not the case, because the seed line goes through the dad. So I just wanted to explain that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, as you can see, This guy over here, he kind of appears to be a Moabite, but like I said, he could be an Israelite. But both of the chicks let him clap, and both of them got pregnant, right? He hit both of them, right? So the shit gets interesting though.
Right now, by Mr. Pham.
Yes.
Correct. And so, were the genders revealed?
Face.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, what are we having?
I'm having a girl. Yes.
Uh-huh.
And I'm having a boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we've got girl and boy. Oh, you all did really well.
I know,
girl
right?
and boy.
That's what I'm saying. We
Got it done. All right. So we got girl and boy, and
See, this is the way that they get down. They want to be together, but they want children. You know, they want to go and adopt, but a lot of times these days, the adoption part is out of the window. They really want their own biological family, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So they hooked up. Supposedly, this guy been knowing him for like 10 years. It's all about a gender reveal party, which is crazy. They suing him for $5,000 because, you know, he agreed to pay for the gender reveal party, but then he started to get vibes that, okay, he may not be the father of one of the children. It's just crazy, bro. This shit is retarded, bro. You know? So I'm going to play a little bit more, but I'm going to jump to the end of the results of the test and all this other little shit.
why is there an issue? I thought we're all happy. This means the plan worked. Why are you suing him for the cost of the party? He agreed to pay for it?
He agreed to pay for it and
is now refusing. Yes, so at the party, it was at a restaurant that we rented out for $5,000. We invited our family, our friends, exes in relationships, because we invited the exes that we're still on good terms with. You know, we're all civil, we're all friends.
Yeah, that's big.
Okay, and there you go. So crazy, man. Let me grab a quick scripture real quick, because this is all confusion, and the Lord is not the author of confusion, right? Because this is Esau's world. He's the one that's telling people they can do all this shit, and you know. Yeah, 1 Corinthians 14:33, for Yahweh is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints. So the Lord is not the author of confusion, but of peace. There's not going to be no, what kind of peace you think is going to come out of that? Him dealing with both of them, you know, both of them pregnant and all this other shit, you know what I'm saying? But the story gets deeper. The story gets deeper, man. So basically, you can see this chick right here. She's the stud, right? She, if you notice, she just mentioned that they invited all these exes, you know, these people that they've been dealing with all along. Come to find out, she actually invited her ex-husband. So the stud was actually married before, which goes off into basically this guy right here. By him hitting her, that was adultery in the eyes of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, you know, as far as the scriptures. Now this chick right here, to the, you know, that's playing the woman in the relationship, she didn't go all off into, you know, maybe she had some exes, but who knows? I'm not sure if they were men or if they were women. They didn't go off into it like that. But if this guy was the first one to hit her, that would actually be his wife. But with this one to the left, the stud chick, if he, you know, he actually hit her, so he committed adultery with this woman, and she committed adultery with him. And according to the scriptures, they should both be put to death, right? So this is all confusion, man. Let me see if I can find another scripture real quick. Salakia, bear with me. Okay, yeah, Salakia, 1 Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 7. So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died. Now this is talking about Alexander the Great. Yes, Alexander the Great is actually in the scriptures, right, in the Apocrypha. And his servants bare rule every one in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years, and evils were multiplied in the earth. Right? This is when a lot of the evils were multiplied in the earth, when Esau, a so-called white man, took over, man. You know, because Alexander the Great, man, he ran a lot of land, and he was real swift about it. You know, that's why he's associated with the I want to say the cheetah. You know, or no, the leopard. Salaki, I think it is. But anyway, these types of wickedness, this type of wickedness and this type of evil multiplied when they started to reign. Just to put it plain. I mean, look at the earth. They're in power right now, and look at how out of order the earth is. Because this shit right here is retarded. This is confusion at its best, man. But let's play a little bit more. I think he's gonna commentate a little bit. Let's see here. So he doesn't want to pay for the gender reveal party because he's feeling like the children may not be his. Like he's feeling like they dealing with somebody else as well.
At the party at the restaurant, I was speaking with Kevin, my ex-husband, outside of the restaurant, and Robert.
Today we are setting up this Chick-fil-A employee for anything she wants.
Slakia.
Any item you want.
Came up and saw us speaking and seemed to think that something was two ways going along romantically, consensually, and he thinks that he is now not the father of the child that I'm carrying.
Oh, so let him tell that part of the story.
See? Confusion, bro.
Because I do want to hear from you, Mr. Pham. So you're at the gender reveal party.
That's correct.
The one you agreed to pay for.
Yes, under the terms that they were my kids.
Okay, well, that's understandable. What is it about her interaction with her ex that made you just fly off the handle and decide, I'm not paying?
Well, she's saying they were speaking outside, Your Honor. I believe they were doing a lot more than just speaking outside.
Oh.
As a matter of fact.
What did you see?
Well, there was a couple things. Initially, I saw them dancing very intimately on the dance floor. And when I say intimately, I mean it looked like they were having intercourse with clothes on.
What?
Wow.
And on top of that, when they didn't think that anyone noticed, I saw both of them go to the side of the restaurant, exchange kisses, fondling with each other, doing God knows what else. And so that's when I approached them.
Did y'all have liquor at this gender reveal?
I was sober.
Okay, so you see what it is. She was married before. She invited her ex. And pretty much overall, this guy is thinking that, okay, so they actually approached her ex-husband with this same idea of, him clapping both of them, getting them both pregnant because they want to start a family that way, But they ended up, of course, getting with this dude here, just confusion, bro. And he might be, he's similar, a little effeminate himself. He probably about that lifestyle as well. And probably, he claims he just wanted to help them out. You know what I'm saying? So he put his rod in both of them, and then let off, and of course, you know what I'm saying, bang. Well, let me skip down now, so we can get to pretty much the judgment or the revealing of the, because I had no idea. Well, I guess they got this science and all types of science now where they can do they can do a DNA test, before the baby comes out, shit, I don't know.
Right? Is that what they said? Because I could be missing some things. You can do a paternity test while they still have the child. I mean, I know science is, how do you do that, though? It's none of my business, man. But let's see what happens with this.
As it relates to the child, the unborn child of Katrina Marshall, it has been determined by this court, Mr. Pham, you are the father. You are the father.
This is the first chick, you know what I'm saying, the one that's playing the feminine part, the so-called wife over there, you know what I'm saying. So she's actually pregnant by this guy, right? So let's get the next one.
Two.
Oh, you don't need to make comments like that.
So you're serious about this? You have that much doubt?
Well, it was Ashley.
I got it. Mm-hmm. Well, we have that result as well.
No, Robert, you know that you're the father. You know that you're the father. You were there. We're
going to find out.
We slept together.
We're going to find out.
Okay.
As it relates to the unborn child, Ashley Marshall, it has been determined by this court, Mr. Pham, you are not the father.
I knew it. And you try to have me pay for it.
He's not the father.
Look at that dumbass look on her face. Look at that dumbass look on her face. Just classic, bro. Classic, bro. She got that Michael J. Fox look, man. With from if you've ever watched Back to the Future, man. But this shit is confusion at its finest, man. And actually, in reality, she, from what this guy's saying, she's more than likely pregnant by her ex-husband. But she could be pregnant by any other guy. Because on the low, these studs, man, they're a lot more secretive. Like women really get down when it comes to sneaky shit. But not like that stud. That stud, she don't want nobody to know, for real, that, she dealing with guys on the side. Because they get that itch, man. They got to have it. Especially if they've had it before. How you go from being married and then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, you get divorced, so to speak, and now you're a husband. You leave your husband to become a husband because they obviously married. They got the same last name or whatever. I guess this chick over here, she took on her name and all this other bullshit. So it's all just confusion, bro. Yeah, her face is priceless. Face is priceless, bro. But this is the world that you live in because Esau is running this bitch. Well, let's play the rest. Let's see.
I really thought that bro was the father, though.
Miss Marshall?
I don't even know what to say. So you've been lying to me this entire time, Ashley? I have not been lying to you.
Well, obviously you have.
You said it was just a kiss.
Oh, it was a kiss? This was more than that.
We'll talk about this.
So I can't believe you would humiliate me like this in a courtroom.
We'll talk about this.
I absolutely cannot believe this.
So, Miss Marshall?
She said we'll talk about this when we get home. And this place is classic wicked, man. Classic wicked. You can't get no, man, look. And there's no consequences for any of this stuff. So they're together, which she's Salakia. Well, she's supposedly be trying to play the husband, first off. So why are you trying to get pregnant anyway? Why you couldn't have just had this guy come back after she had that baby, you know what I'm saying, and come back and clap her ass again and get her, 2-3 times, however many kids you want to have with this same guy. Why do you need to be pregnant when you're playing the husband? Crazy, bro. You can't get around it, man. Cannot get around it, man. Well, let me get Job 9:24. Because there's laws on the books where they can actually do this shit, and there's no consequences whatsoever. Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. It's shit like this going on all over the planet because of these so-called white people running things, man. You cannot get around it. And she's standing there with that dumbass look on her face like, I don't know what happened. She just tripped up and fell on a rod, man. Like, come on, bro. We'll talk about this when we get home. Look at the look on her face. Doofy.
Are you ready to admit something that perhaps you weren't ready to admit before these paternity results? Because I will always say this. Plaintiffs may lie and defendants may lie, but the DNA, it never lies.
They don't lie, baby.
Yes.
See, completely caught up. Now you gotta, now you have to admit when you get caught up. But see, this is hard for an Edomite, man. That's hard. It's hard for them to admit to bullshit, man. It's hard for them to admit that the things that they done to us in slavery, you know what I'm saying? They just, try and push it off. Oh, well, that was so long ago. Why don't you guys just leave it alone? Why don't you just go on over? We're far past that. But yet they'll celebrate 4th of July. They'll celebrate their so-called Independence Day, right? So she had to go ahead and give up the goods because the evidence is there. You over here got the little homegirl over here, and then what are you doing with when you strap it on, and both of y'all standing there pregnant with 2 different guys' babies, man. Which is only right. I mean, hell, her husband should have been the father of the baby to begin with, and she shouldn't even be in this relationship that she in with this chick anyway. Maybe this guy, maybe she'll leave her ass for this guy over there that's to the right, because he's stupid as hell too. Like, why would you get 2 women pregnant? Why would you even get it? And see, they probably playing him like the simp. He got money, you know. They probably looking at him like, you know. And then it was, come on, bro. This shit it's all confusion.
I did have relations with my ex-husband before the contract was drawn up.
That whole thing back.
Before the contract was drawn up with Mr. Pham.
Correct.
Oh, before.
Your Honor.
What about the agreement between us?
I know that's right.
We'll talk about it later.
Oh, okay. You don't want to do it here.
No.
The children now will both have different fathers. That wasn't your original plan.
Yeah, confusion, child support, visitation rights, bunch of madness, man, is only going to come out of that. But again, Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not wearing, who is he? In this man's world, in his kingdom, you can pull shit like this with no consequences. Only people that's gonna be held accountable, pretty much overall, in this silliness, is these dudes. And now this guy to the, you know, the guy that he might be able to say, well, you know what? Fuck child support. I didn't agree to no child support. You guys were together. I had an agreement to just get you pregnant. And you're going to take care of everything afterwards. Well, see, they can actually take this guy to court, or she can, rather, the one that's playing the wifey mode, take his ass to court and have him on child support for 18 years. But he didn't seem to even matter. I'm assuming that he wanted to be involved in the kid's life anyway. He thinking that he done popped both of them in his his children. And the stud here, look at her. Study stud here, been going and getting them cheeks clapped, bro. And it is what it is. And matter of fact, before I came into this truth, I knew chicks like this, man. I knew some studs. And like I said, they were extra sneaky because, of course, they don't want nobody to know. They really want, you know, people to really think that they're playing this manly role, that they're, you know, they're actually men, and it will really fuck up their whole hookup if somebody was to find out, oh, you like 2? Okay. I knew a few chicks like that, you know. Hit you up 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. They want to make sure everybody dead sleep. Call you up. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? And be thick to them up, because a lot of them chicks be fine as shit. But they wear those big ass sweatpants, big ass, you know, clothing, and try and hide that shit. They try and strap down the damn titties with a sports bra. And come on, bro. Generally, I would have to say a nice percentage of these chicks, they enter the rod, man. But this right here is just confusion. This is why we need out of this kingdom. And you think something like this gonna be going on in our kingdom? And these chicks will probably tell you, yeah, we're Christians. We believe in Jesus. But just not that part of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to end out there, man. I just found this to be interesting. This shit hit my timeline. And this dude, like I said, J.R. Wisdom, he got some, he does videos around this type of subject. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be pretty good material, man, to really do lessons on. But this is all confusion. This lady has committed adultery. Her husband, this guy right here has committed adultery with her. And it's just, and then you got this lady right here, and she's not a bad looking chick. Here you go. Hey, we'll talk about it when we get home. So this chick is running you like she's a real dude in your life. Both of y'all carrying babies. You can't tell me that's not confusing. Anyway, with that, I pray that the lesson was edifying. Kwame Yasha Allah in the Bible ball.